So is this a perfect way to start the new year or not?
I think it's a perfect way to start the new year, yeah. I would be lying if I said it wasn't, yeah.
Did you have to tailor anything about the way you guys played to maybe match up against New Jersey today? Just comparing from your last game against them in December. You guys looked like you were more ready for just the way they played.
I think it was I think a fairly similar game. There wasn't a lot of chances in that December game, but we had even less. So I think the difference in this game is at 5-on-5. I thought we were way more dangerous than we were in Jersey, and their goalie, both goalies played really well. I thought their goalie played well too. So we didn't. We had a pretty good plan, I think, in going into Jersey, and it was obvious we could see clips from that game how important it was to do some certain things, and I thought we executed them very well.
As a coach, how rewarding is it to see Andre Lee get his first and a very important goal?
Yeah, it's just one of the best things. It's one of the best things to be part of that and see somebody score their first NHL goal. It's such a journey for everybody, and it twists and turns in different ways for all players. And I think, how old's Andre? Is he 26? Am I getting that wrong? 25? 24? I'm aging him. 24. Well, good for us. He's that young. So 24. Sorry, and some guys get it when they're 20. They get young. So he took a longer road. It's just really exciting. He could wipe a smile on his face. Off his face. You guys got a chance to talk to him.
I know you value all the things that Andre brings in the game, but how nice was it to see the way that he scored it too with such a silky smooth goal?
Yeah. Well, he used his speed, first of all, then his reach. You know what I mean? We got a nice bounce. It bounced to the right for him. And, what a finish. Again, because I thought Allen was good, and that it took a good finish to beat him, and he put it right where he had to.
How about Q's goal? And he was flying there, huh?
He was, yep. Nice touch by Phil. Put it in the right spot. And, sometimes Q likes to overhandle the puck. What I liked about that is it was on his stick, off his stick. And we had, probably Kevin had some chances. Turk had some chances where if they would have just released it quicker, they would have been more dangerous in the end. So that's what I liked about Q's, just a shot first mentality.
We talked a lot about Q's confidence of late. One player whose confidence seems to have gone up is Jordan Spence. It just seems like a different player from the beginning part of the season. Is that kind of what you guys are seeing?
He's really, I don't want to say improved. He started the season really, really poorly. Let's be honest. He knows that too. And, he's found, then he took some time to find his game. I think playing with Mo really helped him. They had played a lot together, and that was the time when Spenny was still trying to get his game together. Played with Mo, probably played less minutes, played with Mo, just got back to being solid, and I think he's elevated now. Not only did he get his form back, but I think he's pushed it up, and it's been really important for us.
How about the importance of the PK today, too?
Yeah, we talked about that, and it has been, all year. I know we've been scored on, but we've put a lot of pressure on teams, and it's difficult to go against that type of penalty kill, but it's equally as difficult to penalty kill that way. Requires a ton of energy, a ton of quick reads, and most importantly, a very good stick. And so you see, primarily it's Edmonson, Gavrikov, Anderson back there, and then when it does break down, and it did. Second period, you see Gabby just laying down and cleaning up anything to the back door. It's really proud of those three in particular. They do a lot of work there, and they have really bought in and understood how that system works, and they do it as well as anyone.
What was the communication on the Meyer challenge? Did you see it right away? Did you get bugged?
No, Sammy called that from the back. Yeah. I mean, it was 50-50. I thought. I mean, I didn't know. I didn't want to make the call. I'll tell you that. In fact, I was thinking, I'm not. We were looking at it, Brownie and I just thought, I don't know. And so I probably wouldn't have challenged it myself if I was the one making the decision. And Sammy came in late and said, let's challenge it. Obviously, it was the right decision.
What's it like coming into this building knowing that you're basically dominating on a regular basis? Since you took over for the most part.
We're you know what? We're playing well. It does not feel like we're dominating. It doesn't feel that way. Every game is a grind, and it's hard, and it's emotional. But we are playing well. And I've said this many times, but this building and this over these last 3 games, I guess it's the holidays, the building's just been rocking. I think that it's a really fun vibe. The music is good. Our guys love playing here. The fans are passionate. So there's no doubt that drives us forward. There's just no doubt in my mind.
It seemed like your team did an exceptional job of keeping the puck to the outside, like whether it was breaking the puck out or even on the entries. They kept it outside to where the threatening areas.
Yeah, we did. We liked our game a lot. Through the first 2 periods, the chances that they had primarily were our giveaways. when we had the puck and we gave it away. They didn't slice and dice us and kick it out and drive through us. We were really good there. We controlled the middle of the ice. And then I thought, in the third period, what we did better was cleaned up those turnovers. So we didn't give them anything easy. They're going to create offense. They're a good offensive team. Just didn't want to give them anything easy.
A lot of games this year where you've had a shutout for 56, 57
Yeah.
minutes, and then one late that didn't impact the game but lost the shutout. How nice
Yeah.
was it to seal that one for Doughty?
It was, and it looked good until we get the penalty. Now they're going to go back at 6-on-4. And that's, 6-on-4 is tough against that team. So I felt we were going to win the game. I didn't want to give one up in that situation because Darce had been so close so many times.
When I mentioned dominating at home ice, I'm talking about the record.
The record, no, I got you.
But I'm wondering, what does that do for the confidence of this team, knowing you guys find ways to win
Yeah.
most of the time?
Yeah. Well, no, it's grown. It's grown since, the beginning of the season. We've had, Chicago got us, I think, in overtime. Buffalo got us 1-0. But I think we're just a better team now, generally. And not just at home, but on the road. I think there's, it goes both ways. And, I think we've just continued to build and the belief continues to grow.
The other night, you were complimentary of Fogle, and he was also complimentary of you giving him more trust than any coach he had experienced before. Tonight, he was on the power play. He also played with 79 and 47. Is that all one big package of his kind of stepping up to that next level for you?
Yeah, he's a really good skater. So when we play with 11 forwards, we look for somebody to double shift sometimes and try to give a few guys a chance and try to get a gauge on who's really moving tonight because not everybody has their legs every single night. And I thought he had his legs early, and so he got some of those double shifts. And then at the end, once they loaded up with Hichet, Bratt, and Hughes, then I put him with Kopi and Juice, just a little bit bigger, stronger player out there against their top line. So, yeah, those are all positive things for him coming from the coach.
Speaking of the 11 and 7, both Lanius and Lee played up as well tonight, not with Fogle on their line, but on other lines.
Yep.
Is
Yeah,
that
easy.
something you strategize ahead, or do you just throw guys out when you see they're going, or how does that work?
Yeah, usually when they're going, and then there's certain circumstances that change. If there's a power play or a penalty kill, and Kempe's tired because he's been on the penalty kill for 2 times, but Kopi's fresh because he hasn't gone as much, so somebody else has to go with him. So usually I do one of the veteran players, but tonight, I put Leasy out there, and the other night I had Sammy out there in a similar situation. Yeah.
You only have 15 empty net goals.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. Didn't Morsey have a few, too? The guy that you guys haven't mentioned that I thought in particular maybe had his best game of the year was Joel Edmonson. Penalty kill, net front. Those type of players, and when you acquire a guy like Eddie, not flashy, but big and strong and mean and been there. And I thought in that third period, the last 8-10 minutes, the physicality, the presence at the net, the boxing out, the strength on the stick, you start to see, why those guys become so valuable in games that are tight, when they're hard. And Smitty rolled him out. He might have set his record for time on ice tonight. I don't know if that was the case or not. He rolled him out there a lot. And I thought he's been really good for us. I thought tonight he really asserted himself and made you go like, okay, that's a Stanley Cup winning defenseman. I can see why he was part of that team.
As crazy as it sounds, it's going to be difficult to figure out where Drew fits in.
No, it won't be difficult. It's been difficult without him. That's been more difficult. So it'll be less difficult trying to figure out where he goes. But yeah, no, I understand. I got you. I know. I get you. I get where you're saying. The team's playing really well. So where does he fit exactly? He's had a massive role in the team for 15 years. The first thing I'll mention is, he hasn't played in months. When he finally gets back, we're going to ease him in. So he'll play a different role than he's ever played, just getting started, and then we'll sort it out from there.
24, 25 minutes?
Yeah, that's a couple minutes less than he's used to, yeah.
A problem you're dying to have during the new year, right?
Yeah, we'll see. He's doing better, so.